Alright. Le boulot aux États-Unis. For the 4th Avenue de Gaulle. Okay. If you say so. Alright, welcome back. This is day 6 of the tour from Barcelona to Pisa in Italy. We just crossed the border to France yesterday. So now I'm in this little town, and yeah, I'm just gonna get started on today's ride. Not much to say. I don't really know about France. Pretty much nothing at all, at least not this part of France. I've been to France once, real quick visit, nothing special really. Pretty much just one of those trips when I was close by, and I just pretty much crossed the border, did a few things, then headed back. Mainly just to cross off France from my list. So there's not really much to it. I'm just gonna see where the road takes me. I got myself a new pair of biking pants today. Underneath the shorts I have on now, to get my ass a little bit more padded. Le clock. Oh, that reminds me of an American TV show called The Unit. And during one of the episodes, they have to work together with some UN general or whatever. His name was Eric Leclerc, and that said E. Leclerc. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm at least guessing that show is purely fictional. I don't really know. It feels very fictional. So I'm guessing they just took the name out of thin air. Of the general, I mean. Or commander, whatever it was, of the UN troops. They really made the French look bad in that show, in that episode. That mountain ridge is so stunning. Oh wow. That routing was kind of confusing. Yeah, let's enjoy France. If anyone want to share some knowledge about France, feel free to drop some comments. I'm always up for learning new things. It's so annoying how it just transfers from lane to lane. There's a lot of lane shifting in that sequence. Do not care for it. Hey, look, railroad crossing. Another lane shift. This is weird. This is really weird mapping going on. Looks like another lane shift. Like, what the fuck? This is super odd. we're heading towards Perpignan, or whatever it's pronounced. By it looks, I feel like that's been on the signs a little bit into Spain as well. So I'm guessing it's a large city. At least one of the largest cities in the area, including Spain. I mean, after Girona, up until the border, there's pretty much nothing larger in Spain. So maybe this is the next like major city, whatever you want to call it. Who knows? It's a nice landscape though. Right, reminds me a little bit about home, to be honest. It's just a little bit warmer down here. But we have a lot of fields in the region in Sweden where I'm from. There you go. Changing the years as well in the pictures. I like the weather better in the other picture, but yeah, what are you gonna do about it? It is what it is, right? Alright. Some weird imaging again. This road has not been kind on the imaging for some weird reason. Maybe it's like with everything else that's French, you know? It gotta be a little bit more complicated than everything else. When I studied to become a train driver, train pilot, whatever you want to call it, my teacher always used to tell me this story about braking systems. When they were trying to like create the universal brake system that's going to be used on the railroad. Before they arrived at, well, I think they had air brakes before that. A pneumatic system, but the French decided they wanted to try a water-based brake system. So they didn't really think it all the way through, because when it got cold, what happened? Well, you didn't get any brakes. The entire system froze. So my teacher always went like, yeah, okay, we had a system that worked very well for its time, which we're still using to this day, by the way, anyway, in one variation or the other, at least on the cargo trains. But he always used to show us this. This is how the French, like normal people, they scratch their ear like this. The French do it like this to symbolize how they think when they're trying to solve problems. They always make it a little bit more complicated than it has to be. That was his opinion. I'm not going to share what mine is, in case there's a French guy watching. No, but I mean, there's a point to it. I feel like the French are a little bit of complicated people by nature. They do like to think of unorthodox ways to try and solve problems that aren't really problems. Granted, it hasn't great minds over the years, but yeah, the French is the French, right? So I just felt like sharing a little anecdote. It feels very, there's a fun way of describing it. But yeah, who knows. I just realized I did not put my fan on. So I am just going to jump off the bike really quickly. And get that going. I just need to find the pedals again. There we go, I think. And recenter, and let's go. All right, now we're back in the game. Sorry about that little brief interruption. A lot of things actually quite easily slip my mind at times. Especially small things like that. Oh wow, that was a very horrible transition. Straight into another car. Alright. And another lane change. Come on. Can you just pick one fucking lane on the ramp? That'd be amazing. Yeah. Railroads to our left now. Two tracks by the look of it. One we saw earlier when we crossed was single track. Yeah, I'm not all damaged by my job. It's the same thing at my old job. Before I became a train pilot, I used to be a mailman after I stopped with bartending, bar managing. Was a mailman for a few years. I swear to God, I'm still so damaged by it that the mailboxes that I had on my route, I can pretty much still picture their head, what they look like. I can picture the entire setup in front of me. I can almost picture the routes that I was driving. I've forgotten most names, thank God, but I still remember so much about that job, and it's been a bunch of years now since I delivered mail the last time. But yeah. Is that actually a train? Or is it like a low fence followed by high fence? Looks like there's a gap in it, but no idea. Should have been moving by now if it wasn't a train. So I'm guessing it's a fence. Hard to tell. Like the distancing from for me today, it's making it hard to tell sometimes with the angles and the blurriness that comes with the distances at times. The imaging from the camera, the speed view camera, it's not long distance imaging, so it can be hard to tell at times. I really wish this was like 360 videos being shot while we're driving. That would have been so cool. But who knows, maybe this would have been possible if it was a video. I'm not sure about the technology. Like slowing it down, maybe it would have been even more terrible to look at. Who knows? Okay. So it's going to take me a while. Starting construction. Man, there's so many like run down buildings. Sad to see. I mean, I get that building because it's like middle of nowhere, but still, these old buildings are worth preserving. Adds culture. Alright. This road currently is quite boring, if you ask me. Oh well. See what happens in the future. It's another weird angle with the mapping. Like really weird angle. It is what it is. Alright, the magic number by the way today, it's 910. Maybe I'll try to, I'll see how I feel by the end. If I'm going to push another 10 kilometers or not. We had a guy in the community, this biking community. He's an absolute madman. Yesterday, he posted up that he had done over 100 miles, imperial metric system, another meters, in one go, like in one day. I've been biking for 8 hours. So they are calling it that he did a century, since he did over 100 miles. I mean, I'm impressed by it. I'm not entirely sure what that translates into when you do the metric system, but 8 hours one day, that's an impressive feat. Very impressive feat. That guy's an absolute madman. He's actually the inspiration behind this trip for me. He's a very, very inspirational guy. If I met him, I think I would have liked him. Shout outs to Sean. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly or not. But yeah, you know who you are, bro. Absolute beast. He's doing a cross-continental trip right now. He started in Russia. I'm trying to do. He's gonna end up in Portugal somewhere, if I remember his mapping correctly. But I'm doing the opposite way, although I decided to start in the east side of the Iberia. The east side of Spain. And I'm gonna try to see if I can end up in India. If I can't, I'm gonna go Russia as well. But like east coast of Russia. But we'll see. Hopefully I can find a way to map my way to India. There are a bit of a few problems when it comes to mapping routes, because some countries are completely blacked out of Google Street View. Like for example in Germany, Austria, and for example in Europe, Germany and Austria are completely blacked out. We can't use them. And I have a feeling maybe some countries in the Middle East and Asia are going to have the same problem. But there's to hoping. Maybe we can find a path. I would love to take the bike up into Nepal and go across into India from over there. That would be the dream come true route, but we'll see what happens. We're a long way there. Or sorry, a long way from there. I mean, it's going to take me 1 month to basically get from Spain to west central Italy, sort of. And from there, yeah, it's a long way to go from there. Maybe a year down the line. We'll see, we'll see. But this is stage 1, so that's what we're focusing on right now. Today, by the way, we had some awesome weather over here. It's the first day that I really felt like I could sit on my balcony, enjoy the sunshine in a t-shirt. To do that this early in April is, well, it's not a lot of days that we can do that over here. Normally in a year. So I got high hopes for the rest of the year when it comes to the weather. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, it was great weather. I was sitting outside and reading the Iliad by Homer. Gave me some Greek culture, some Greek history. It depicts one of my favorite characters of all time, Achilles. That's one hell of a story about that guy. When I visited Greece last summer, I actually went to some of the places where he allegedly had been, and a castle he had sieged or besieged, and I also made a trip to Turkey and a one-day trip to go see Troy, the ruins of Troy, which was absolutely incredible. The museum they had built up left a little bit to be desired. It was a lot of fake stuff. Not really fake, but wasn't real artifacts. Because a lot of real artifacts are already on museums around the globe. So they had a lot of replicas and stuff. I don't care for that. But the actual ruins itself, magnificent. Troy was built in 9 layers, and that was built in different eras of Troy, so to speak. And you could actually follow by looking at parts of the ruins and see how the layers expanded and evolved. And that was really, really cool. It's one part of the historic knowledge that I'm forever going to take with me. Because that was really fascinating to see how they built and kept on building it to improve. It was really clever. It's the same way I felt when I saw the pyramids and the Sphinx and the Luxor temple when I went to Egypt. I went there with my sister a long, long time ago. But there was some really sharp minds behind how they crafted all those buildings and all those structures, and how they managed to transport things. It's really amazing to see how they managed to accomplish it. I felt the same way about Troy, in a way. If you're ever in Turkey, you should think about visiting, especially if you love history. But yeah. I completely lost my train of thought. Nice open area over here. Really wish, I think I'm going to be a little bit more hands-on with my routing in the future. Trying to get more coast time before I leave Italy. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided how I want to do the routing yet. It depends on how I can find what I can find. In terms of available places to go. It's gonna let me get all the way to my end goal. Yeah. We'll see. Like I said multiple times before, we're a long way from there. It depends on if I have to go through Russia or I can go Middle East. If I have to go Russia, I think I want to do like maybe up through Croatia, up to Slovakia, get like Bratislava, then go on to Poland and do Krakow, and go all the way up to Moscow maybe. Get a good look at the Kremlin and Red Square and all those cool places. Which, by the way, I am dying to visit Russia. Russia and the Ukraine. Those are 2 places I really want to go. Ukraine mainly because if I want to see Pripyat, the city of Chernobyl. The village outside Chernobyl. The deserted ghost town. Pretty much. It's a big part of modern history. I would love to get a look at that firsthand. feel the energy in the air. It'd be a memorable moment, I think. When it comes to Russia, I just want to go to Moscow. There's so many places to visit in Moscow, I think. And St. Petersburg. That'd be my go-to places, I think. Pretty much bucket list items. Some weird reason, I haven't really been that much to Eastern Europe. I've traveled to quite a lot of countries, but Eastern Europe hasn't really been too much focus. Despite being on road trips and everything for Europe. Most, what you can call the Eastern country I've been to, I think is Finland. So yeah, well, Czech Republic, Poland, I guess they count as Eastern as well. They feel a lot more like Central Europe for some reason, based on their locations. All right, next town. Wonder if this is Perpignan. Start saying center. Maybe this is Perpignan? Maybe I should focus more on the environments and everything. Alright, cheers. That was a good H2O. Fucking hell. Sorry for the cursing. Okay, going right out here. All right. So much traffic. Wow. That's a nice line build-up right there. Whoa. I wonder if that's the shopping area. I would say the shopping center. Bunch of car salesmen dealerships, Intersport. Oh look, KFC. Fucking everywhere. We even have KFC just where I live, just across town. Can't escape it. I think the last time I was in a KFC was when I went to Prague in, when was that? 2007, 8, 9, somewhere there. Roughly 12 years ago. That's the last time I went inside a KFC. I was tempted in Barcelona, but I never went inside. Decided to go to my favorite pub. I had some nice meals there instead. That is the sick steak with a sunny side up egg on top of the steak, with fries and a beer. When you had lunch there for €5, which is pretty much like $5. Insane value. Sure, it was a very shit beer, but it's still beer. I think it was they offered like Newcastle or Amstel. I think they offered, or oh, I missed that little dot on the side. That's why again like stared me. Yeah, and then they had, I think it was Heineken as well that they offered with it. You could pick between those three. Shout outs to Robert and Jacko, by the way, for having some meals with me there. Good times. Good people. I think those are the only two I still have some form of communication with from those days at that pub. Oh, Treen as well. I still communicate. We're Facebook friends. Not really much communication, to be honest. But yeah, times change. I think they're all parents now. It is what it is. This has to be Perpignan. This city seems rather big. Been going at it for a while now, I think, in the city. Oh wow, that was a creepy image. Why did it port me all the way over there? The line was straight. That was one weird incident with the routing. Yeah, whatever. Cavani, Almari. Okay. No idea. Don't know at all what you mean. Okay, I'll just say on the signs. An airport. Yeah, this has to be that Perpignan place. Has to be. Oh, nice. Nice little river. Wonder which one. Wonder if I know it. I don't know too many rivers except the big ones. I think I only know like 2 rivers in Europe. Well, 3 if you count Thames in the UK, England, London. Besides the ones that are in Sweden, naturally. There I know a few more. Okay, where are we going, brother? Makes sense that we're gonna try and travel east, like northeast. Okay, damn, I want to read the small sign. The Perpignan. Okay, yeah, we're at Perpignan. I was correct. Cool. All right. So yeah, Perpignan seems like a decently sized city, by all accounts. I gotta look this place up when I go off, when I'm done with the bike. See what's actually here. Okay, we'll keep going north. Oh, that's a weird image. Okay, so that's a football field. Very nice. Okay. This building feels more like Sweden in a way. Very like mass-produced functionality. Very beautiful. So far, I don't think this is the most beautiful city. Got another lot of nice like trees and gardening places and stuff like that, but yeah, the buildings aren't anything special. It's like any random modern city by the looks of it. La Région Occitanie. Okay. Anybody can translate that for me? Occitanie, what that means. Or if it's a place, location. Simply like no meaning at all, just the region. Nice little park. Yeah, just a random regular park. Don't seem to be putting too much stock into what the city looks like. Maybe I'm starting to get into the suburbs. Feels like it. This is going to be awkward. Okay, thank you. Well, northwest. Okay. Oh wow. That was really run down. Poissonnerie. Okay, what the fuck is that? Anything that has the word poison in it. I'm guessing it's not. It doesn't mean poison, but it looks shady when you look at it with English-speaking eyes. Would be fun if they were open, so I could like look into the windows and see what it was. Oh, speed bump! I said that's the best thing about this. You don't have to care about speed bumps. You can just like boom, zoom through the wind like. Don't care that they're there. Oh, nice art. Very nice art. Some artistic dude down there. Alright. It was like painted on the side of the house, I think. Yeah, Perpignan, no more. Okay. So now we're out of Perpignan. Crematorium. Okay. Why are we going northwest? That makes zero sense to me. We should be like down there, following the railroad. Maybe we're going that way now. Go straight down there. To the right. Has to be, yeah, alright. I should stop second guessing. Oh, this is the airport. Alright. Aye, Captain. Okay. Expands the fences. And the large open area. Yeah, there's an aircraft. Alright. So we got the railroad just next to the airport. Good place for terrorists to strike on. Cripple the infrastructure all in one. weird stuff. Territory what? Shit. Should have stopped and read that sign. Looked interesting. What is that? La Région Occitanie. Okay. Same thing as before. And we were 14 kilometers away from the goal of the day, which was 9-10 kilometers. Keep the 40 kilometers per day streak going. I feel fresh today. Might go more. It's getting late though. It's like 11 p.m. 2300-ish. Vacation hours, man. Forget all about the clock. Sleep in. Can't go to sleep too early. Eat dinner late. Everything. I'm so impressed by people that, like, when they have vacations and holidays, they manage to stay in the same rhythm. Like, if they always go up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and they still continue to manage to go up every day at 6, 7, and go to sleep 10 or 11, whatever. I'm so impressed by those people. Like, it's so much discipline. I have none of that. I only have discipline when I need to work. As soon as work's done, I work every other week, by the way. Work 8 days, free 6. And as soon as I'm off duty, I'm just like, yeah. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 2 a.m. Oh, okay. Well, let's just have another drink and see what's coming. You know, I mean, I completely lose track of time for some weird reason, but I don't have kids, so maybe that's why. Could be a reason. Kids kind of seem to be a valid reason, or give you a valid reason to get up, because they're going to be up because you send them to bed at a regular time, which is good. But yeah, feels I don't know. It's almost like prison in a way. Yeah, you have your regularly scheduled hours. It's just like you gotta follow the schedule. It's weird to me. I just don't function in that same way, I think. Which I think is part of the reason why I got into driving trains. Very irregular hours. Cheers, by the way, forgot. Damn it. No, but I don't know. It's very hard to get a normal rhythm going when you drive trains, especially when you drive cargo trains, like I do. I feel like you just gotta, when you have your work weeks, sometimes you just gotta like take the sleep whenever you can get it. It's not a matter of if you need it or not. You're just like, okay, I have this here now, that I gotta be up at that hour, and if I don't get any sleep before I gotta drive that stretch, then I'm gonna be sleepy by the back end of that drive. And being sleepy and driving trains is not a good combination, believe it or not. Safety first. So you gotta learn to take the sleep when you can get it. Alright. makes sense that we're going to turn right here. Felt like we were going northwest for way too long, but who knows? Maybe it's a good route to take. Kind of like straight east later. I'm curious what the ad was for. Did it look like batteries? Like Duracell batteries? Oh, that's a restaurant. All hidden. A really weird way to hide the restaurant. But alright. Whatever floats their boat. Oh, jeez. $10.1 to go. Should be done roughly around 65 minutes, I think. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to push for at least another 10 kilometers today. Try and get the average up, if ever so slightly. I'm feeling less and less in my legs these days, which is good. Maybe I'm actually starting to get some kind of shape back, getting into better form again, better condition. I actually noticed on the scale that I lost a couple of pounds again, which is good. Since I think October, I've gone down, I think, if I translate it to pounds, around 25, 30 pounds maybe. Yeah, no, I was not in a good shape before. But where there's a will, there is a way. Just a change of habits and exercise regularly. And you're golden. Anyone can do it. It's just a matter of discipline. Sticking to it. Oh wow. That's a nice, neat little vault type entrance. I like it. I want to have one of those, oh Jesus, this is uncomfortable. Okay, thank you. I want to have one of those entrances to my driveway. I think, maybe. Probably not, but it would be kind of cool. Oh, dude, Jesus. This is so beautiful. I'm sorry. This is a beautiful little town. Sorry, I just had to stop and take it in. I actually want to see where I am. VZfit. Okay, VZfit. Keep that in mind. For later, so I'm going to Google this place as soon as I get back. I mean, I intend to go on a vacation in South France at some point. Might as well maybe make it a road trip. Take a drive down here. Get all the places in that I wanted to see all at once. Maybe in the fall. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see what happens. As long as I don't have to drive through Switzerland again. Oh dear God. Fucking serpentine roads, man. That really got my nerve. Alright, 8.5 kilometers to go. Maybe we can do it under the hour mark. That last kilometer went pretty quick. I still feel like I have a lot of cream left in the legs. Despite being outdoors for quite a while today. Eight kilometers in 4 minutes. Yeah, it might be a tall task. Probably not gonna happen. Let's keep it steady, like 95-ish. Keep the pace up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hoo-ah. Where the salt is, there's the sign. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing it under the hour. You gotta be closer to what I originally said. 65 minutes-ish, give or take. I'm going northeast again now. That's good. Oh. Getting a bandana is pressing against the skull. Maybe I just need to get a haircut. It's been a while since I last had one. Way too long, actually. I kind of wanted to avoid it during this whole Corona thing. I mean, you never know. Oh yeah, that's better. Wow, this is a nice little quaint road. Alright. I like it. I don't think I would have enjoyed taking a bike here if I was actually here. Look at the damage to the pavement or concrete, whatever. Jesus. So much damage to the road. I can imagine this is not the high priority road to fix. Seems like that's probably the highway. So this is just next to the highway, which makes sense why they don't give a shit about it. Once again, a very beautiful setting. The hills in the background, just like it lightens the whole thing up. Okay, we're going under. Under and then left, I assume. No? Yeah. Thought so. Look look at the plants though. They seem to be doing very well. Very green. Incredibly green. Yeah, 5 kilometers to go. Should be done around 65, maybe 66. It's a big field. Very big field. Good for you, Mr. Farmer. Alrighty. What's going on? We might actually be done less. Sorry. Take a little bit more time. Yeah, 65, 66 even. Maybe 68. Oh, my foot. I was stretching my foot outside the pedal and I hit the bar on the bike with the heel when I was pedaling. Ah, Jesus Christ. Rookie mistake. Just sidetrack as well. Yeah, there's 3 tracks. Oh, I even broke off the little tightening thing on the. So that pedal is completely loose right now. I gotta fix that later. Probably happened from like a knee-jerk reaction when I hit my heel. Oh my God! There's a big right turn. Southeast now. All right. Hey farmer, what's up, dude? Keep grinding, farmer boy. This is a big fucking field. I wonder how many people own it, or if it's just one farmer. This is huge. This area is huge. So much farmland. Okay. And we need to go here. And we're going. Oh wow, wow, wow. It was an annoying picture. Away from the dirt roadish. 4 kilometers to go. Yeah, I'll be stopping to try and fix a little thing to the pedal. This is just way too annoying when I want to do a like a little biking technique that actually my mom taught me when she was Googling something. Yeah, it's like to try and maximize speed for cyclists. You instead of just pushing down with each leg, you help pull up as well. It's kind of hard to do when you don't have the strap. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer to finish the last segment, I think, than I originally intended. Guys, I do not want to hit my foot again. This is a quaint little neighborhood. Oh, come on. There's the bikers. Is that the police? There was a lot of reflective tape on those bikes. Wonder if it was the police. Felt like it could have been. Who knows? Well, the French would know. I bet they would recognize him. I'm not even going to be done by 70, I think. At this rate. Jesus. Slow down considerably. Considerably. Oh. I feel like I'm slurring when I speak. Oh dear God. Feeling a bit dry as well. Maybe I had too much to drink earlier. I had some rum. Maybe that's why I'm feeling fresh in my legs. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, pirate. I maybe. Some Caribbean courage. I got sweat in my eyes. Ooh. Come on. 1.8 to go. I'm definitely going to try and keep myself under 70. Despite the little strap failure. I mean, considering the small little micro breaks I took, taking in the sights and reading the sign and gripping on. I think I'm doing okay today on the time. A little bit better than the other days. Which is good. Shows some improvement. If ever so slightly. Narbonne. Okay. Narbonne. Is that a big town? No clue. Low battery level on the headset. Okay. Good thing we're almost done then. One kilometer left. Yeah, I'm not going to make it under 70. Oh. No matter how hard I try, I don't think I'm going to make it under. I think I've been at like 75-ish before. Come on. Pedal to the metal, baby. Give it all you got. Wonder if that was a water tower. Looks like it. Yeah, it has to be. No, I'm not gonna make 70. Hey, passed my last workout. Good job. I got my end of the week summary from very soon. How many spins, estimated amount of calories. I missed 91 by 5-10 seconds. So I feel like that's okay. I shaved like at least 2-3 minutes off from the other days. And I even took in some sides on the way this time. I didn't do that before. But yeah, this is a good place to take a break, I think. Try and fix a little pedal on the bike. But yeah, feeling a lot better today in my body. Maybe the squats are passing. Maybe that's why. Not feeling that in my system anymore. Recovered. Yeah. Anyways, it's been a good day. We passed a couple of cities in France. I'm actually gonna go look them up for Saltis. The one I'm most interested in. Gonna look up Perpignan as well, just for fun, see how big it is. Yeah. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day, from start to finish. Even outside VR. So I'm grateful for that. Just miss my nephews and niece. It's been a long time since I saw a couple of them. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll be back at it again with another run tomorrow. So stay tuned. If you like the content, please subscribe on YouTube. Follow the playlist. It's going to be updated on an almost daily basis. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and have a good night.